Hi Virgo, come on in. Welcome. This is going to be a general love reading for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or any who feel drawn to watch this. I'm going to draw some cards for you and your person here, and the connection between you down here. I'm also doing it a little bit differently today than I have in the past. I'm going to draw an oracle card for you and for your person, and then a tarot card from your deck and a card from their deck to represent the overall energy, message, theme, lesson, reason why it is that you're together at this time and going through what you're going through, what's happening for each other's personal growth in terms of this connection. So I'm going to draw the top card for you and the bottom card for your person. For you, we have Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibility. It's card number 59 or 14 or 5, so changes. Your person has 45 or 9, Parrot Spirit, watch your words. All right. I feel like you are, Virgo, are being asked to be open. I feel like you're being asked to have a time of faith. I also feel you're going through a transformation. I don't know why I'm getting that from that Starfish Spirit, but be open to the possibilities. Be open to actually becoming who you desire to be. And be open to infinite possibilities. I feel like, you guys are planners, you're practical. You could feel like you have this whole thing planned out in your head, but there's something special I feel coming in for you, and you need to be open to that possibility. You have the 5 of Cups. I feel like you've been going through a period of heartbreak, loss. You could be looking over situations in your life. It could be specific to your connection with this person, where there are feelings of loss, regret, sorrow, remorse, even guilt. That could be what you're experiencing, or it's happened to you. It could be both ways. You could be looking at ways that you didn't behave or act the way that you feel like you should or you wanted to, and you're feeling sorrow over that. Or it could have been things that happened to you, but definitely you've been in a period of focusing on the loss. And I feel like with this open to infinite possibilities, they're asking you to recognize the 2 cups that you still have standing, to come out of this period of focusing on what hasn't worked out and be open to the possibility of things working out for you. Knowing that there is a divine plan and that there is something good coming for you if you just open to it and stop focusing on the darkness. For your person with Parrot Spirit, I feel a few things. I feel like they could be needing to work on the way that they speak to themselves, about themselves. I feel that with Watch Your Words, to think about the fact that words have power and we shape our perception of reality anyway, through the words that we choose to use, as well as they may need to be very cautious about what information they are sharing with other people in their life. I'm getting this feeling like they have twofold: learned something, discovered something that they're not supposed to share, and they're being asked to keep that to themselves, or they're really having to focus on the way they word things to the people in their life. I feel like something coming up for them or happening for them that is requiring them to edit the way they speak or the way they present this message. Also, I will only hand shuffle for the rest of this reading with these cards because they have been thoroughly shuffled already, and I'm shuffling them now. So I know that takes time, but I also know that you guys like to see that. So, all right. 5 of Wands. Yeah, there's definitely some conflict going on around your person. With this Watch Your Words and the 5 of Wands, they could have said something that sparked an argument. A lot of people are involved in this, a lot of difficulty, conflict. Some of it's just minutia, some of it's pretty big. It feels a bit overwhelming. They are doing a pretty good job of defending themselves and fighting this off, but it is pretty kind of overwhelming. A lot of conflict going on. It could be gossip. Could be with family, friends, at work. Could even be influencing this connection but definitely within their own sphere, there's a lot of conflict, and it's really important for them to be aware of the words that they are speaking, so as not to get to the root of it, to discuss, to heal whatever the conflict is, but to not perpetuate it. All right, so let's see what we have on your side, Virgo. 8 of Pentacles. You are working on something. You could just be focusing on work right now, paying attention to the details, the day-to-day things that you need to focus on in order to maintain your stability and your security. But I feel like it's more than that. I feel like you are working on crafting something, whether it is your life or something in particular. You're working on, you're really focusing on it, trying to do your best job and make sure that you craft something of quality. Let me get another card. 2 of Cups is what came out. You're focused on this connection, this love. I feel like you feel this person in a very, I'm just getting in a very innocent, true love way. You see them, you feel them, you have nothing but love and tenderness for them. You feel the connection between the two of you. I feel like you are working on yourself I feel like you're working on yourself for yourself, but I also feel like you're working on yourself in order to be prepared for, open, to graduate to this next level of expression and open emotion between the two of you. What else for Virgo, please? That's a lot of cards. I'm actually not. We'll keep going. If they're meant to, they will come out again. All right. What else for Virgo, please? Yeah. 5 of Swords. Wow. 5 of Swords, and again, the 5 of Wands. There's a lot of 5s here. 5, 5, 5, 5. 5 of Swords is battling. It's conflict. It's can be mental conflict, battling yourself, your own thoughts, fears, demons. With the 5 of Wands, I feel like there's actually quite a bit of conflict surrounding this connection. I don't know your story, but I feel like there's a lot of conflict surrounding this connection. Your person could be going through conflict, dealing with this. I definitely feel like there is some conflict between the two of you. I feel like you are working really hard on protecting this from this conflict. I feel you're working hard on overcoming your own inner demons, your ego, your doubts, as well as some conflicts in your surrounding environment, your life, that are affecting this. With this 2 of Cups here nestled in the middle and this 8 of Pentacles with the conflict on the other side, I feel like you're really working, like I said, to protect this. And your person could be working to protect it as well. That could be why they have the parrot spirit, to watch your words in this conflict. This is causing you a lot of pain with that 5 of Cups. What else for Virgo? But you're being asked to be open to infinite possibilities. I feel like there's something that's going to come in and help you to overcome this, to find your way through this, because your intention is pure. I just really feel very pure love and intention with that 2 of Cups. 9 of Wands, King of Pentacles. 9 of Wands is success. It is overcoming. It is, the goal has been reached. The battle has been won. You have slain the dragon. I hate to say that because I love dragons. But you have slain the dragon, but you are in this energy of the wounded warrior. You know that you have accomplished this goal. You have reached the top of the mountain that you were trying to get to. But you're so used to this energy of being defensive and fighting and protecting that you're not, it's like there's this inability to relax and let your guard down. It's not so much defensiveness as just being at the ready. You're just so used to defending and protecting and the bickering and whatever it is that this conflict has been, that it's hard for you to let down that protective shield. We have the King of Pentacles. It's the card of Taurus. Does not have to be. It's Earth. I definitely feel it's you. It could represent your person as well, but I feel like it's you. You recognize you have accomplished this, you recognize your value, you know that you are grounded and practical, that you have built something that you feel is valuable, and you have a lot of wisdom and life experience. I think the message I'm getting here is that once you do, or when you have overcome this conflict, you're going to feel empowered, like this King of Pentacles. You're going to feel practical and very grounded and stable and secure in what it is that you have protected and fought for, what you have graduated into as this master with this King of Pentacles. But there's still this degree of this wounded warrior inside of you who is protective, who is on guard, waiting. I just heard waiting for the other shoe to drop. Let's see, what else do we get for Virgo? Two of Pentacles, Six of Swords. So this is, I mean, it can be juggling. I feel this is more you juggling your internal self here, trying to truly find that balance between being open and being on guard, to let your walls down. It's also protecting or trying to balance those things in your life that you feel are the most important, so that you don't drop those things that you value. It is Pentacles. It is about stability and security. And it's also about finding the balance within yourself, within your life. I do see you achieving this with the Six of Swords, moving away from the difficulty. And I love that this fell underneath these. Moving away from the difficulty, leaving troubled waters in the past, and moving towards calmer times. It's a card of healing. It can also be a card of travel. With this Two of Pentacles, I'm just getting this feeling like you could be packing, preparing, putting things in the right places and getting things ready to go. I'm just feeling that. Wow. On the bottom of the deck, you have Temperance. Again, another card of healing and balance. It's also taking disparate things and alchemizing them to transform them into something else. I feel like you're going to find a way to overcome this conflict, this difficulty, that is using alchemy. You're gonna rely on your innate wisdom and your leadership abilities as this king in order to accomplish this, to bring this balance in the grand scale and on the small scale of your life. In order to move away from the difficulty, these cards. I'm gonna put this up here. Wow, let's take a look at your person, see what they have going on. Have faith, you will be able to move away from this difficulty. You will be able to overcome. What do we have for Virgo's person, please, Spirit? I already did that. I didn't need to shuffle, I forgot. All right, there was a reason, I suppose. What do we have for Virgo's person of interest and love, please, Spirit? What do we need to see, hear, understand? What guidance would be most helpful for us at this time? The World. Ooh. It's the end of a cycle, and we have the Seven of Swords here on top of that. There could have been betrayal, theft, deceit in your person's past that is coming to an end. I don't know whether they were a part of that or it was something that was affecting their life. And or this can also represent their own inner, like they've been lying to themselves with the Seven of Swords. They've been deceiving themselves about a situation, could be about their feelings or a situation in their life. But this deception, whether it is self-deception or deception from people in their life, is coming to an end. This cycle, this chapter is closing so that something new can begin. What else do we have for Virgo's person, please? Three of Swords, Heartbreak. Ooh, ow. Heartbreak. You know, this is a hard card. It's painful, it's difficult, it's deep wound, deep piercing wounds to the heart. But I feel like this is from this experience. You know your situation, whether this was through self-deception or through deception from another. This is here now because this cycle has ended, because they are no longer deceiving themselves or being deceived in this situation. They are stopping to look at the wounds that have been received, for the wounds that have been triggered, because this card is also about, you know, this painful experience in the moment, but it always makes us stop and look at our life, at the wounds that we carry, and how past wounds and conditioning, ways we have learned to protect ourselves, have ultimately contributed to the wounds that we're experiencing now, because we have almost created this repeated pattern by not looking at it. And that's that self-deception card. Your person is in a period of, or going to be going through a period of deep healing. I feel like this was a deep betrayal, a deep wounding, and it caused a lot of wounding within them. And they're looking at the past too, beyond just this experience, in order to pull those swords out and begin to truly heal their heart. Strength. This is huge for your person. Huge healing, huge, deep, painful betrayal. I don't know that it's between you. I definitely feel you feel the effects of this conflict that they're going through, but whatever this is, they've deeply betrayed and wounded themselves, or they have deeply been betrayed and wounded by someone else, but they are really digging deep, finding the strength. I feel like there's a bit of divine assistance in this for them to go through this healing. And I also feel like they are going to emerge so strong from this, so solid. But a lot of conflict, a lot of heartache right now. 10 of Wands. This has been a very difficult, heavy burden for your person to carry. It is the end of the cycle. It is the tens or completions and new beginnings. They are at this point when they go through this healing. They will reach this point where they're able to lay these wands down, to lay these burdens down. It's a lot, but we'll take them. With the Four of Pentacles, there's something that they've been holding on to with this Four of Pentacles. They could have been holding back, not communicating with you about what this is that's going on. This is someone who keeps their cards close to their chest. They're not very forthcoming with emotion, but it's also someone holding on to something that they value. And with this next card being the Queen of Cups, not Cups, Queen of Wands, this is the card of Aries, Leo. Queen is actually Aries, but Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be a Virgo, Leo, cusper. But this is someone very passionate, charismatic, very spiritual, someone very beautiful, just the life of the party, someone very engaging, and just there's a lot of passion within this person. I feel like it's been a heavy burden what they've gone through. They're going to be able to lay down these burdens and recognize in the end, when it's all said and done and the dust settles, what it is that they have truly been fighting for, what they have been holding on to. And I feel like it's you, this Queen of Wands, can be an aspect of themselves as well, really connecting with their nurturing, feminine, passionate energy. But I feel like it's you because we have the Six of Cups. This is, it's a soulmate card for me. It is reminiscing about the past. It's someone from the past where there's a lot of love and emotion. Can be that you have known each other in the past. You were past childhood sweethearts, someone from your past life. Could just be that you guys have been separated or disconnected from each other in this relationship, and they've been thinking about your past. But it feels even grander than that to me, longer, with the Knight of Pentacles, because this is something that has been very slow growing. Knight of Pentacles is actually your card, Virgo. Very slow growing, very determined, grounded, in it for the long haul, for all of time is what I keep hearing. Your person is going to truly recognize what this is, what they have been working for, and what this means to them, why they have been holding on to this, and why they have been focused and dedicated on this for the long term. Wow. But bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. That is the card of Capricorn, but it's actually, for me, it's you. I always feel Virgo energy with the Queen of Pentacles. But this is, to me, that fairy godmother card. This is someone who is magical and nurturing. It is the minor arcana version of the Empress. The Empress is magical. She is like a fairy godmother. She can do anything, bring anything to life, and it's beautiful and feels good and it's loving and it's stable. This is what their focus has been on. I feel like this is you. I also feel like this Queen of Wands is you. You're not only stable and grounded and nurturing and receptive, but you're very passionate and they're very, very attracted to you. Male or female, it doesn't matter. We all possess masculine and feminine energy. But your person is really going through it. I feel like this difficulty that they are going through is ultimately what is going to bring the realization of how valuable this is to them, why they have held on to this burden. Because 10 of Wands, like I said, it is a very heavy burden, but Wands are passion, it's action, it's motivation. You don't carry 10 Wands up the hill to the doorway unless you value what it is that you're carrying. I mean, at a certain point, if you didn't value it, you'd just leave it on the side, right? They have battled through to the end because they recognize and realize the value of what it is that they're holding on to. Wow. Let's take a look at the connection between the two of you. What do we have for the connection between Virgo and their person, please, Spirit? I'm just getting with this Knight of Pentacles as well. It's like he's delivering a message or an offer. He is en route to share something. He's got somewhere to go. I feel like your person, when they get to this point, when they really truly recognize this after they've gone through this healing, they will be coming towards you to communicate and to make an offer. What else for Virgo and their person, please? What do we need to see about the connection between Virgo and their person? Oh, and just to let you know, I'm not going to do the normal spread that I do. I'm just going to lay the cards out and let them tell the story of where this is headed. All right, 4 of Swords, healing. 3 of Cups, reconciliation, coming together, and the Hierophant. I feel ultimately, you know, and in other readings, I feel like this is right now. And of course, you can be in different places, stages along the timeline. Time is fluid, energy is fluid. I feel like this is... You know, if your person's already here, they've already gone through the healing, recognizing this might be more recent or sudden, might be more happening more quickly in the future. But I do feel like this is where this is headed, but I do feel like this is not, it's not tomorrow. I don't feel that way. Your person still has some healing to go through, but this is, again, and you both do, this is healing. 4 of Swords, this is spiritual healing, emotional retreat in order to have a period of respite and call the parts of yourself back together. After this 3 of Swords comes the 4 of Swords. This is when the swords have been pulled out and the healing begins. It's a very spiritual energy for me. With the 3 of Cups, coming back together, reconciling the 6 of Cups with someone from your past childhood, someone you have a lot of emotion with. It's a very joyous reconciliation. Healing a situation. With the Hierophant, this is it's higher learning, it's evolution, it's moving something to the next level. I feel like through healing there will be an evolution of this connection, whether it is moving from giving it a label of we are actually dating all the way to the point of we're getting married, or even within that marriage you're moving it to a next level. But it is up leveling, it is, and it's within a structure. It's I almost feel like giving it a name, whatever that means. But there's definitely going to be a very spiritual healing and reconnection between the two of you. The Hierophant is the card of Taurus. Doesn't have to be. You know, I love this, actually. The 5 of Pentacles came out sideways. 5 of Pentacles is feeling isolated, alone, cut off, shut out, disconnected from community, disconnected from what makes you feel at home or part of something. It is I hate to say this. I mean, it's perception. It's perceived disconnection or isolation. This key, I don't know if you guys can see this. I don't know if my camera's good enough. there's a key right there, and she can't see it because she's got her head in her knees and she's focused on the pain, the loss that she has. She's not looking up to see those 2 cups that are still standing. What I like about this card right here is that it is crossing. It is not upright. It is not reverse. You guys, through this healing, are coming to this understanding that it is a perceived disconnection, a perceived isolation. And I feel like that is part of what you are working on healing between the 2 of you within this connection. Oops. What else for Virgo and their person, please? What else do we need to see or hear for... Ten of Swords, finally walking away. A lot of tens, a lot of completions of things, accomplishments. And I love that with the world here. The world doesn't show up unless we have completed a task successfully. 10, the world, 10, they line up. It's perfect. Not perfect. It's difficult. Clearly, I see that, or it has been, but it is coming to an end. The feeling of betrayal, the heartache, the difficulty, it is the end. It is completion. It's over. It's that opportunity to catch your breath and renew yourself. With the 9 of Cups, this is that wish fulfillment. And I love this. This person in this 10 of Swords is walking away. They're leaving all the heartache, the swords, the mental deception, the difficulties, the thefts, betrayal, the heartbreak in the past, and walking towards the 9 of Cups, their wish fulfillment, what lights their heart up, which makes them feel almost like they're floating, or you, like you're floating, because this is you, this is both of you. You're moving away from this difficulty towards this wish fulfillment. With this 4 of Cups, I feel like this is something you have wanted for a long time, both of you. I feel like you both have felt a sense of dissatisfaction, longing for that 9 of Cups, wanting that 9 of Cups, not being able to seize the opportunity. But I feel like through this ending and this new beginning, it's like she sees this, she recognizes it now, this 9 of Cups. She knows what that cup is that's being offered, and that it is her wish fulfillment, or his. It's just a girl on the card. But recognizing that it is a divine cup being offered, and that it is an opportunity that can be seized. Potential outcome for Virgo and their person. Wow. 4 of Wands, celebration, joy. It is the 1111 or the twin flame card. Definitely a soulmate connection. It can definitely represent weddings, marriages, celebrations. And that can be where this is headed, but definitely a coming together. This is about foundations, home, joy, having that happy life, having solid foundations and friendships and connections with people in your life, and an event happening that's worth celebrating, something that brings a lot of joy and people coming together. Wow. I was gonna maybe draw another card, but when I saw the bottom of the deck, I just heard stop. The World. You guys reach this point because you have completed a cycle successfully. You have overcome this self-perception of isolation that I feel like has been an effect between the 2 of you and in your individual lives. Absolutely beautiful. End of the cycle. Joyous celebration, and recognizing what brings you joy, what gives you that feeling of a solid foundation, and what your community truly is. And coming together, it is a union of souls, acknowledging this, really seizing this divine cup that has been offered. And the universe is here with the World saying, good job. Good job. Wow, this is what I have for you, Virgo. I hope that if this resonated, that it helped. You guys know the spiel, like, share, subscribe, anything you'd like to do to support my channel. I truly appreciate, and I really want to say that I thank you guys so much for all of those of you who have left comments, like, share, subscribe, for your donations. And just for those of you who have shown up and contributed your presence and your energy to this. I appreciate you guys so much, and I truly enjoy spending this time with you guys. Thank you for being here, and I hope I see you again. Until next time, love and light.